Looking for this I period right around here. You can get up there. 72, 75. If you enjoy these videos, do me a favor and hit that like button and subscribe if you want to see future videos of how I trade market profile and volume profile. If you have any questions, just leave them in the comments below. One more tick, I'll put us in there. And if I could get another one up in here, or if this starts to fall off, I'll add one. I think we could put our other one in right there because I just wanted to make sure that that I period was going to fail to move much higher than this cutout here. Like I said, now I'm looking probably around here for my first target at 64. Just to front run this overnight low. And then I'd be looking at this. First, I'd be looking at this value area low as my second target. And then possibly this, like I said, this is the previous week's value area low down here. You just set this other target. I'd put it down here at 58.25. There. Entry was 72.50. Right there. Now we don't want to see this up into here, but I mean, technically our stop should be over this G high, but I don't think we would need to wait that long. Basically, much over this F period, I'd be out of this and try to re-enter up in here. If we get a hard bounce off this halfback, I'd close out of this. First target would be 35 ticks. I mean, really, you could take one here. That would be 21 ticks. Here's 40 is basically this low. And 27 is right there. 65, 75. Put this on there just so I know. As a point of reference, if we get down in here, I won't want to give up more than that. Obviously, if this starts to pick up speed, when we get under here, I could look a little bit lower, but this would be my final target that I would be looking for. I'm not really looking for it to totally fall apart. If it happened to look like that, this would be my definite final target, would be the low from the 30th. I do have a stop up here at 76, but I don't think I would wait this long. So that's 75, 50. I think I would actually pull it in a little closer. So I'd want to get out of this thinking that I could get in up here more. I'd like to be in at the top of this node, but I didn't think that it was going to make it. The last couple of weeks, we've been kind of ranging on a 4H chart. We've been ranging between the weekly value area high and the weekly value area low. We have tried to break out a few times, but they've all failed, and we end up back in that range. So that's why I'm looking uh, to the downside now, and that's also why I'm not looking for it to totally fall apart. If this is going to work, it should just kind of start to step down. So the next time period when it opens should get a little, just short of this eye, and then eventually this would fall apart, and it'll start pushing in this direction. I wanted to take it up here, but I felt like it wanted to break this A high, just kind of push through it, kind of clear it. We wanted to get in up here, but obviously it didn't make it. And then I didn't want to get stuck in the single time framing when H period opened. So I had to wait for this to show up. Turn off these brackets just in case I want to take one at a certain level. One thing I don't like about this trade is that I'm so close to this POC. You can see how it's just kind of stuck there. But like I said, I missed this entry up here because I was waiting for it to break the A high. And then when H period opened, you could get caught in the single time framing. So here we broke that single time framing, and then I went a little lower. And this was the first cutout in this volume profile. Is kind of how I picked this area. So now, like I said, ideally, the next time period opens, can't break the I, and that kind of starts working its way down and gets us through to our first target down here. If we can't get through here, there's a chance that this is just going to kind of go into basically a range here. So I'd like to see it cut right through this. The halfback is actually here, and this is also the open. So we need to get cut right through this. Otherwise, I think you take one, bring your stop down, possibly take the other one. Here's the J period open. I needed to break this I. I don't think at this point you would hold this past breaking this I period. So you could bring your stop down. I'll just take it manually if it's even getting close. Ideally, this J kind of comes up a little bit. It could even come up a little higher, basically to here or so. And then comes down and breaks this I period, cuts through the halfback. That'll take us right to our first target. So like I said, you do want to watch if this, flushes through here and then snaps back. You'd probably want to just close this entire trade. I want to see it push through here, and just keep on moving. It should go right, almost directly to our first target. Then you want to watch this overnight low and see if they buy it there or not. I think we could protect this at this point. See, it came right down to that I and F low. I want to get through there. like we're headed for the halfback. Thinking about taking one right here at halfback. I don't want that to snap back on me. There, we're through the halfback. You can at least come down to this J high at this point, 70.50. This is kind of what I was talking about, it snapping back on me. That closest stop is right here at 67.25. That'd be 27. That second one. I'll bring this other one down too, just in case we do get that snapback. We took out our second one there at 20, at the 27 ticks. And I moved my stop on the last two down to 67.75 just because it's starting to look like it's just gonna snap back on me. Need to get rid of this. I'll take another one right here. It's just not letting go the way I wanted it to. If you enjoy these videos, do me a favor and hit that like button and subscribe if you want to see future videos of how I trade MarketProfile and VolumeProfile. If you have any questions, just leave them in the comments below. It takes off the third one right there at 67 or 66.75. Took out that last one at the 67.75. So I'll look up here and see if I want to see if this is going to start the range or if I get a chance to get back in it up here, because I really feel like that should have broke right there. We got about 24 on most of those. I think we got at least one of them for the 27 ticks.